Welcome to the What in the World of Grafe Podcast, where legacy meets liquidity and every sale tells a story. I'm John Schultz, Chief Marketing and Technology Officer at Grafe Auction, and each week we share lessons, stories, and insights from inside the world of business auctions, equipment sales, and asset recovery. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a process that has revolutionized our industry, the online auction. We're going to be decoding the digital gavel, mastering the art of online business auctions. While the move to online platforms has opened up incredible opportunities for buyers everywhere, it comes with its own set of rules and strategies. Understanding them is the key to turning a good opportunity into a great investment. So let's get into it. The first and arguably most critical phase of any successful auction purchase happens before you even think about clicking the bid button. I call it the pre-auction playbook, due diligence in a digital world. In our world, the phrase as is, where is law. It means what you see is what you get, and it's your responsibility as the buyer to be confident in what you're bidding on. As our bidder guide states, by participating in the auction, you're accepting the item's condition as is. Now, in a digital environment, that might sound daunting, but it's where savvy buyers gain their edge. We provide detailed descriptions and high quality photos, but we also strongly encourage you to take advantage of in person inspection times whenever they're offered. It's your chance to see the equipment, ask our on site representatives questions, and truly understand the asset's condition. And here's a pro tip right from our auction floor: always pay attention to the lot details. Sometimes a lot contains multiple items and the bid is sold times the money. For example, if a lot contains 5 identical items and your winning bid is $1, the total price is actually $5. Missing that detail can turn a great deal into a costly mistake. The lesson here is simple: the digital auction doesn't eliminate the need for old school due diligence. It amplifies it. The most successful bidders are the ones who do their homework, using every photo, description, and inspection opportunity to mitigate risk and make an informed decision. Once you've done your homework, it's time to enter the bidding arena. This brings me to our second point: winning with strategy, mastering the mechanics of the bid. Bidding isn't just about having the deepest pockets. It's about understanding and leveraging the technology of the platform. One of the most powerful tools at your disposal is what we call max bidding. As our guide explains, you can enter the absolute maximum amount you're willing to pay for an item, and our system does the work for you. Let's say an item is currently at $100. You decide your maximum is 150. You enter 150 and the system will automatically place the next incremental bid for you, say $110. If someone else bids 120, our system instantly bids 130 on your behalf. It continues this process and only up to your $150 limit, and your max is always kept confidential. This single feature prevents emotional last second overbidding and enforces discipline. You set your value and let the technology execute your strategy. Another key mechanic is the dynamic closing process. When a bid is placed in the final moments of an auction for a specific item, the countdown timer resets. This prevents sniping and ensures the asset sells for its true market value in a fair, competitive environment. The takeaway: let the technology be your ally. Use max bidding to stick to your valuation and understand dynamic closing so you're never caught off guard. Strategy, not just adrenaline, wins the day. You've done your due diligence, you've bid strategically, and you've won. Congratulations. But the work isn't over. This leads to our final crucial point: the post auction handoff, securing your investment. Here's one of the most important and often misunderstood details in our industry. Our bidder guide clearly states that once an item closes, the transfer of ownership occurs. The item becomes the sole responsibility of the buyer. This happens the moment the digital gavel falls, often before you've even paid the invoice. From that second on, the security of that asset is on you. This is why we stress that having a post auction plan is non negotiable. You need to know the payment deadlines, which are typically by noon the day after the auction, and you must be prepared for removal. Our terms clearly outline the removal schedule and location. For many auctions, you'll need to book a mandatory removal appointment through our online system. It's your responsibility to bring the right tools, the right help, and the right vehicle to disconnect and transport your new assets safely. The lesson is that a great deal can be eroded by poor logistics. The most successful business buyers think through the entire process. They have their payment ready, their removal team on standby, and their logistics plan before they even place a bid. This foresight ensures the value you just fought for is fully realized. So, to recap, mastering the online auction comes down to three key things. First, build your pre auction playbook with a rigorous due diligence period. Second, use the platform's technology like max bidding to execute a disciplined strategy. And third, have a rock solid post auction plan to secure your investment from the moment the sale closes. These principles are what separate casual bidders from serious business investors. They, they are the keys to unlocking incredible value in the world of online auctions. Thanks for joining us for this episode of What in the World of Grafe Podcast. You can find more stories like this at grafeauction.com/blog or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. If you're facing a business transition, asset sale, or need help navigating liquidation, reach out. We're here to help you get the most value with integrity and speed. I'm John Schultz, and I'll see you next time.